Bump, 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 bump. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? I hope everybody's doing quite well today. It's a beautiful Wednesday, October 11th. I'm doing a late night live a day early. Reason being is tomorrow I have a special Thursday edition of the Money Line, and I didn't want to do back to back double live stream shows, so I said, you know what, Wednesday night I'll make it happen, bro. I've been going on an absolute content onslaught in the past 24 hours, so I figured, you know what better way to finish it all out than with the live stream. Shout out to the people watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Much love to everybody. I appreciate you all. Looking forward to talking about this card. Let's fucking go is right, my man. Let's fucking go. We're going to get into it real soon. Well, I hope you're all right and you're not too blacked out drunk, Chris. Hey, my guy, what's up? You can't believe Kamaru is fighting Hamza? Hey, we'll believe it, bro. It worked out beautifully for us, as I like that card way better now. I think that the card's improved. I like these matchups way more. I'm way more hype on these fights, guys. Way more hype on them. Like night and day, different level of hype for me. I wanted the Volk rematch from the start of it all, and I'm damn happy I finally get to see Hamza versus Kamaru Usman. You always love late night MMA. Well, it's going to be a good chat. We'll talk about each of the matchups. I'll throw the polls up. It's going to be a fun show per usual. So run those likes up, guys. Let's get that algorithm boosting. So if you haven't, smash that like button. What's up, brother? What's up? What's up? Listen, I'm in the house, bro. I'm here all day, every day. You guys know where to find me. Hey, I appreciate that, Waddy. I do enjoy the chemistry me and my dog have. What's up, baby? What's up, Chris? How you doing? Shout out from South Africa. Hey, shout out to you in South Africa, my friend. Shout out to you over there. I'm glad you're watching my show. I'm glad you're here with me, my South African brother. What is up, psycho? I'm chilling, man. I've been having a great day. I dropped the news reaction earlier today. Also dropped this week's best MMA bets early. And today's been an absolute bomb day. It's content galore, man. I'm dropping tons of content because there's so much to talk about. I got to do it all. I got to cover everything. You guys know how it is. You think Marty Snoozman's going to pull a Hamza and miss weight by 10 pounds? At 85, I don't see it. I think he's on point at 85. I think he comes in. Obviously, suboptimal because he doesn't have a full camp, but I still think Kamaru will look good. I think he's here. Oh, it's made the card way better. How epic is it going to be this weekend? Or I guess next weekend. I say this weekend, next weekend. We still got an Apex card this weekend. That's not bad. And you know, the UFC off week, though, we got a good boxing event with Francis Ngannou and Fury, so I can't really complain. The game drops on Friday, too, so I'm going to be dropping hella heat even in the off week. I'm going to do predictions for that Fury and Ngannou card. Even I'll throw some boxing picks. Fuck it, I'll do it. And then, I'll probably drop like early picks for the coming UFC card, and then we'll do some live streams. We'll do Money Line. There's plenty of content dropping. News reactions that you guys are seeing I'm doing now. So let's go. Going to be epic for sure. Hope we don't lose any fights. I hope we don't lose any big ones, man. What's up, Mr. Pibb? All the news definitely taken away from attention this week. Oh, by far. I'm forgetting that we got fights on Saturday. I'm thinking of next week's card already. Oh, what's up, Tira Tupacu? How you doing? You think Costa is/was a fucking bum? Usman versus Ratlip is crazy good. I think it's a way better fight as well. I'm doing good, Mr. Pibb. I'm doing really good. I'm on the content bender right now. I use AJ as much as my kiosk name because you can't screw up that name. Hey, listen, bro, I'm glad you're using it as a kiosk name and it works for you. You can't really screw it up. It's 2 letters. If you're screwing it up, I don't know, maybe English isn't a language you have mastered, or you might just be a little bit on the slower side of things, sub 80 IQ. Hey, well, I'm glad that you're using it. I'm hoping in honor of me, man. Whitaker versus Costa, at this point, that kind of makes sense, right? Yeah, I like that. I feel like it's going to be a lot for Francis to try and have a whole career in PFL after the boxing Tyson. He's already 37 with his past injuries. I don't think Francis Ngannou needs to do that many more fights. He's going to fight Tyson Fury, and realistically, he could never fight in MMA again, and he's done it. Hey, of course, Jay Bird. Much love to you, man. I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself. Hey, well, thank you, bro. Thank you. Got the Henny ready for fight night. Enjoy it, Chris Koslowski. Early predictions for Usman versus Hamzat. Yeah, Hamzat. I talked about it during my news reaction. Bro, what happened to the eye? I guess I have to finish this off once and for all. What happened to the eye? Everybody has been asking me what happened to the eye, AJ. I want to know. I talked about it in depth on the UFC Vegas 80 Fight Companion, but I'll do it one final time here, and it's going to be tagged up in the timestamps. You guys are going to be able to find it. So let's talk about this eye. So on Friday night, it was my good buddy's birthday, and we went out to eat, and then after went to the nightclub, and there was a big group, so we ended up getting a section in the club. So the night's going good. I'm hanging with my buddies and all. My brother is there too. We hang out in the same friend group, and he ends up supposed to be getting thrown out. Why are you getting thrown out? So I'm like, what the fuck's going on? He's getting thrown out. He's sitting down at this time in the section in a booth, and I go and ask the bouncer who's throwing him out, why? Of course, attitude from the start. Then I was like, oh, I'm just curious, bro. Like, I'm trying to sweet talk this guy instead of being like, well, he's getting thrown out because X, Y, and Z. He decides to fucking put his hands on me and push me away. And at this point, I was already like, fuck you, motherfucker. But I wasn't ready to strike right then. Then he goes and he's trying to pull my brother out of the fucking booth. How? By grabbing him by his fucking ankles to slug him out. And well, me saying, I don't give a fuck. I'm on a little bit of a platform. I throw the fucking flying knee of a lifetime. And next thing you know it, the craziest brawl I've ever fucking been a part of, maybe even ever been around, breaks out. I hear it from stories because, to be honest, it's very hard to recall that chaos. But goes from me kneeing the guy in the face, punches flying everywhere with multiple bouncers. From what I heard, 3-4 other bouncers came and fucking jumped on me, throwing shots from every fucking angle. And I supposedly got soccer kicked. Never went unconscious, but honestly don't remember it. And then there was some ground and pound shots coming from every fucking side. And I just remember feeling some on the head here. But during it, I remember having full dialogue in my mind thinking, man, I'm sickly kind of enjoying this. This is a lot of fun. Well, then, I'm up and I'm getting thrown out of the club and you're thinking that's over. But instead of throwing you out front where it ends, they throw you out back and they throw you down the fucking ramp. Next thing you know it, you realize it's 2 on 8 and they're throwing kicks, punches, and everything you can imagine at you. Now, I remember at some point outside being on my feet and hitting a guy with the right hand. And I felt like, is this guy in the fucking Matrix? Is he Spider-Man? Because I hit him, but somehow I'm still getting hit. Obviously, it's because I'm getting fucking socked from behind against somebody else. And that shit was absolutely fucking madness. Yeah, my brother, he got some fucking licks in, though, for sure. His hand was pretty blown up. And it was an absolutely insane night. And I would say it was pretty crazy. It was pretty fucking crazy. That's the full eye story. That's how this eye swelled. That's how it happened. From crazy shit on a Friday night at the club. So I'll timestamp it up. It's at the near 6-minute mark. I don't have it officially timestamped, but if people asking throughout the video, I'll let them know that was it. One of my buddies did try to jump in and break it up, but he ended up getting socked and flew out. And yeah, so at the end of the day, pretty fucking crazy, man. Absolute warfare. And that is the story of this eye. So honestly, worth every fucking lick. That flying knee was something out of a movie. And I feel like, how could I not? How could me, dude, you gotta understand, I feel like my life is a movie sometimes. Of course, the flying knee is the fucking move. Of course. But that's the eye story. You guys got it. If you want to see it right after the UFC Vegas 80 Fight Companion, I literally broke it down in depth, from exactly the morning after it happened. And you guys could have seen the real, right after damage. So that UFC Vegas 80 Fight Companions in the live category, some videos back. That is the story of the eye. That's all we're going to talk about with the eye. I went in depth about it. And I do want to break this card down Shout out to my people watching me here. My guy D Bevel the champ. You're a real one, AJ. Don't take shit from nobody. I do not, bro. At the end of the day, I'm not getting fucking bullied. I'm not getting picked on. Do not fucking care on whether it looks like a good idea or not. I'm going to fucking stand up for myself. And that's it. And I'll stand up for my brother. Same thing. And that's how it's got to be. That's how I live. And that's it. Saint DG said, and thank you, D Bevel, my dog, for the 199. I appreciate you. Any other injuries? Scratched up elbow. Little bit of bruising around here. But overall, no, I feel like a fucking $1,000,000, dude. Probably. No, I've never felt better in my life. I feel absolutely fucking amazing. And yeah, I definitely came back strong. I'm like, damn, I can absorb some fucking damage, man. I can absorb some fucking shots, my guy. And it was pretty fucking badass at the end of the day. But that is the in-depth story of what happened to me and what caused this black eye. I've seen a ton of people ask. It'll be time-stamped. Hopefully people will, will be able to just scroll back and check it out and give their fucking take on it. I'm curious what the masses will be thinking. They're probably like, what the fuck? This guy's a fucking psycho. But yeah, no, it was sick, man. It was sick. It was a wild night. At the end of the day, shit goes crazy sometimes. Shit goes crazy sometimes. And sometimes there's nothing you can do to avoid it, to be honest. That situation was quite odd. All right. I see chat dropping some questions. Do you think if you weren't drinking, it would have still happened? Realistically, if there was no alcohol, then my brother probably wouldn't have been getting out of thrown out of the club. So then, therefore, I would say it probably wouldn't have, right? But aside from that, though, if he wasn't, that's the only way. I guess if he wasn't getting thrown out. But I don't know. You thought Usman, champ, Khamzat would be the one to dethrone? Yeah, that's what I thought too, Felix. That's what I thought too. Read your comment. He had a kick in his sack. Should have threw a fucking ball kick. Yeah, that shit was wild. Is the flying knee move you train often? I mean, when I did Muay Thai when I was younger, I definitely worked on it. And it always weird moves, like these fucking jump front kicks, flying knees, kind of always, not fucking saying the same move, but talking about both. They always kind of fucking, came to me somewhat naturally, man. Like, I don't know. It feels very natural to throw a nice knee. But yeah, it's pretty crazy, bro. Pretty fucking insane. Probably try to avoid those type of situations if I were you. That's best advice to my people. Don't go fucking scrapping with the fucking security in a nightclub because they will jump you 2-on-8. They ain't going to fucking hold back. And legally, there's actually nothing you can really do because in that club, they're like the police officers, right? And it's equal force, and they ain't got no fucking cameras on the vest, my friend. The adrenaline was out of this world, Psycho. All right, I'm going to start breaking this card down. I want to talk about some fights, not just my own scraps, but I want to talk about some professional fights. Let's talk about Ashley Yoder versus Emily Ducote to start it off. And if you guys are watching, you haven't, make sure to smash that like button. Shout out to everybody supporting the channel. And I really appreciate my people. All right, so the pick here is going to be Emily Ducote because Ashley Yoder has not fought in 2 years, is 35, has multiple losses in a row, is 8-8 as a professional fighter. I mean, it's not all that good. Now, I'll say something. She's got a southpaw stance and she's got the reach advantage, but I feel like Ducote is clearly faster and just technically superior to her. I'll be honest with you. I'm looking at the chat picks and you guys are 73% on the side of Ducote. To me, that makes sense. I mean, I expected it to be wide for Ducote. The odds of it going the other way, shit, slim. Pib, if you're going to spam the chat, bro, I got to put you in timeout, my brother. Don't spam. I don't know why you're spamming. I don't get it. I'm fucking in the middle of a breakdown, my friend. I'll talk to me after the fucking breakdown and I'll answer your questions. All right, looking at the odds here for the fight, it's minus 350 Ducote. It's Yoder plus 275. So, yeah, it's wide towards Ducote. Looking at the over minus 350, I think we're going long probably. Ducote by decision, minus 175, but I'm not throwing down on that. Like, she probably wins. Maybe you can throw her in one of your parlays, but at the end of the day, how I'm looking at it here, I'm like, damn, there is too much, man. Like, there's too much of a line to throw down on a women's fight with a girl who's 1-2 in the UFC. Yeah, she's probably going to win, though. She really is probably going to win. But at the end of the day, when I was looking at Yoder, I'm like, she does have okay hands. Like, I'll throw some cautionary tales out. She's okay. She's 8-8 as a pro. Like, she has pro fights. She's all right. She's got L's, though. She's got L's. Looking at the last 2 L's, Angela Hill and Jinyu Frey. And Jinyu Frey absolutely rocked her in that fight. So I'll say the win should be Ducote. And if it goes the other way, I'll be kind of shocked. All right, Ducote is 75% of the chat pick. The people are on Ducote, as am I, as we all are. What are we thinking? What are we on the other side? No. All right, let me throw up the people's picks. Bum, bum, bum. Oh. First one is Ducote for the people. And yeah, I agree with that line. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Let's keep running up the card, people. Let's keep on running. You KO'd a bouncer with a Showtime kick. Chris Gutierrez versus Alatengheili. I've been picking Chris Gutierrez with high confidence. Yes, I called him a lock. Yes, I recognize that the odds are not that juicy. It was at -190 on Sunday when I knew I was locking him. And then 2 days later, you're already looking in the -300 range. So it does kind of suck if you got in a bit late. And a lot of people are on Chris Gutierrez, but it's because he's clearly the superior kickboxer and technical striker to Alatengheili, and take into the fact he's also a good counter striker. Listen, guys, you guys know I got 7 locks in a row. I had an underdog last week. And now this one here, we're going into it with the favorite, with Chris Gutierrez. Last week it was Aljo. Granted, when I locked him, he wasn't actually technically a dog. Then he became a dog. So obviously, if you see the lock at, you know what I'm saying, plus money after the fact he was already a favorite, you gotta throw a little hammer on it. You gotta throw a little something. At the end of the day, I think Chris Gutierrez is gonna style on Alatengheili for 3 rounds. A knee knockout, I have a weird feeling. I throw the knee Friday, 2 Contender Series knee knockouts. I feel like Chris Gutierrez is going to get him. I think Chris is going to piece him up. This is not Pedro Munoz. For some reason, it's like people discredit Pedro Munoz because of his lack of a menacing frame. I think that we're going to see Chris Gutierrez win for sure. You going with the Eagles, man? Listen, I'm not a football expert, my guy. -300 for Gutierrez. Plus 275, or excuse me, plus 250 for Alateng. Gutierrez by KO is plus 450 with a decision at -140. I think Chris Gutierrez is winning the fight. I think he'll look pretty impressive. I do. I think he's going to style on him. This should be one-sided, ass-whooping central. That's how I see this fight going. One-sided, ass-whooping central. That's how it's going to be. Gutierrez is my call. If you're curious what happened to the eye, scroll back to the 6-minute mark of this live stream, and I give the detailed story. And I'm also going to be, time stamping it for the people watching on replay. So, if you need to know it right now, scroll back. If not after this stream, you can listen to it, and I go in depth about what happened. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I gotta throw a poll up for the next one. Pib, why do you feel the need to spam today? What's going on, man? Like, if you're trying to get banned, just tell me and I can ban you, but I wouldn't want to. I like you. Don't spam the chat, my friend. All right, let's keep running up the card. Let's jump on up to the next one. We got Irina Alekseeva versus Melissa Dixon. Ladies throwing down, bantamweight fight. And I'm telling you, the lines are wrong here. Irina Alekseeva is going to win. Melissa Dixon, okay, had a good win last time out against a girl whose last name is really hard to say, but I'll say it. Hold on. It was against Daria Zelenikova. And she was getting beaten up on the feet. Now, she happened to win that fight. And at the end of the day, it was a good comeback, but it was an early ground and pound stoppage in the first round. Alekseeva just looked like a killer against Stephanie Edgar, blitzing her with punches and locking up the leg with a knee bar, the Sambo style knee bar. These Sambo fighters got knee bars, yo. Alekseeva can win this fight in the striking and in the grappling. She's going to beat up on Melissa Dixon. I think she's going to submit her. She might knock her out. I like Alekseeva. Money line, she's an underdog at plus 130. You can just go money line here. You don't need to go crazier than that. Looking at Alekseeva to win by submission, plus 475 with a KO at plus 800. How Alekseeva throws her hands, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm going Alekseeva dominance. Alekseeva ass whipping central, guys. And Mr. Pibb, it's all good, bro. I appreciate the apology. I think that we're in store for a good underdog here with Alekseeva, guys. I do. I think there's a real good chance that she wins this fight. People in the chat are 80% on Alekseeva, which to me makes a ton of sense. Alekseeva's the call. Alekseeva's the people's pick. Alekseeva's the underdog. Let's get some fucking dog money flowing. That's a great dog. That's a great dog. That dog is barking loud. And I personally believe she's going to win. I'm going Alekseeva. Underdog. Ladies fight too. Come on now. You think Logan Paul beats Dylan Dennis? I want to see Dylan Dennis win, but you're probably right. All right. Poll is up for our next fight. Let's get on up to it, guys. It is Terrance McKinney versus Brendon Marotte. Listen, I think Terrance McKinney is going to annihilate Brendon Marotte, and it's not going to be about if, it's going to be about how. How is Terrance McKinney going to end up winning this fight, guys? It's either knockout or sub. So at the end of the day, first round makes a lot of sense to me. We don't have props available yet, which sucks, but it is what it is. Let me double check, though. Maybe I can find them on the actual bookie site as opposed to fight odds. Let's see here. Let's fucking see. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Let's see. Can I find them? Can I find them? Brother, I don't know. See nothing. UFC Vegas 81. No props just yet. I got McKinney in the first. McKinney's a huge favorite. He's a high confidence call. Is anybody surprised? Probably not. Lots of good looking dogs. I agree, Brian. I think there are some good dogs this card. Bad Sticker Club. He says, AJ the Don, what's good, bro? I'm doing well, my friend. T-Rex, round one. I totally agree. McKinney, minus 100,000. That makes sense. I don't think Marotte has any business being in there with Terrance McKinney, specifically in a UFC debut. Add in the extremely short notice. He is going to get ran over. It's knockout or submission. It's one-way traffic. We know how this fight is going. It's just a matter of what method, I think. It's a finish for McKinney, but it's what method. And right now, the props haven't dropped. So when the props do drop, check them out. Maybe you'll find some interesting lines. McKinney's everybody's pick. Of course, it's 100% Terrance McKinney. I love it. I would say that is the most confident pick for the masses. If he loses, I'll be fucking shocked. Why is there not a money line yet? Well, money line is happening tomorrow, which is why I'm doing the late night live today. Normally I do these on Thursday. Money line Thursday, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Don't miss the show. Me and the Finch man are bringing the heat. We're bringing the fucking heat. McKinney's last opponent didn't even throw a punch. He keeps getting cans. Well, this was a short notice one. It's not his fault. He didn't pick this easy fight. It just came to him. It landed in his hand, and, you take a short notice fight. Take a short notice. Barboza, Yanez, Saaiman, Elkins, Alekseeva, all dogs. Yeah, they are. There's some dogs on this card. Who let the dogs out? Who let the fucking dogs out? Get your votes in on the poll. Let's keep running up. Let's get to our next fight on the card. Tainara, Lisboa versus Ravena, Oliveira. Man, I think that Lisboa is going to whoop her ass. We don't know a ton about Oliveira at a high level, but Lisboa can crack on the feet. She's got a submission now in the UFC in her debut over Jessica Rose Clark. She comes from a Muay Thai background. She's the bigger girl here. She's going to be, I think, physically stronger, superior technically, and she's getting a finish. It's either a knockout or it's a sub. I think it's a finish. I think that Oliveira could gas also in that third round. So, yeah, give me Lisboa to beat her up. Odds for the fight, Lisboa is minus 310, with Oliveira at plus 260. Damn, son. Lisboa inside of the distance is minus 130. It's actually not horrible. Lisboa by sub is plus 200, with a KO for Lisboa at plus 350. We're going Lisboa to get the victory for sure. I think so. What's up, Tannis? I'm the man. Thanks. I let the dog out. Thank you, Tiratu Paku. AJ let his dog out with the flying knee. I did, bro. Psycho, you say what? I found a way to bet a favorite for dog money. Live bet if the favorite gets cracked. Sprinkle, though. Not a horrible idea. What song was playing in the club during the movie Brawl moments this past weekend? All love. Glad you're doing well. Thank you, Brian. I don't know what song was playing. I think people said the music stopped as it was going down. Yeah, I got no fucking idea. I wish I knew. I really do. I wish I knew. All right. Lisboa, people's pick. Lisboa, my pick. We don't got to spend all day on this fight. We know the way that everybody's going. Lisboa. Boa. Brazil. Listen, Lisboa, Boa, the Boa Constrictor. Listen, she's going to win the fight. That's it. That's fucking it. Oliveira's on a 7-fight win streak. Yes, that's fair. But can we talk about it? 8-5 Simone de Silva, who was 17-27 in boxing and had lost a shitload of fights in a row. Then Raquel de Andrade 0-0, Shaila Amaral 0-0, Gabriela Santos 0-0, or Santana rather, Sharione Almeida 1-1, Aideen Agostinho 0-1. Rosie Angela De Jesus 0-0. So the record of the opposition, I mean, not a lot of fights. I think Lisboa has proven in the UFC to get a win. So I got to give it to her. Yeah, exactly. Padded, bro. Streak ends. I agree. My streak continues with the lock. I'm looking to make it 8 in a row this week. Lisboa, the people's pick. Lisboa, my pick. Let's fucking get it. Guys, we're at 26 likes. I want to give you guys a ripski. I'm feeling good on the Wednesday edition of the Late Night Live. Guys, let's do a ripskis at 35 likes. 35 likes. We're only 9 away. Eyes healing beautifully, boxing fan. We're still on the prelims, Jers. You're not missing too much. We're still in the prelim. We just finished Lisboa Oliveira. And now we're working our way on up to the featured prelim of the night, which is a damn fun fight. Fight that got me excited. Bum 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 bum. Oh, we're 3 likes away from 35, guys. Come on, I know there's 3 of you that haven't hit the like button. Smash the likes. I'll give you guys a ripski before the featured prelim. Because I know a lot of people want to see it. I know you guys enjoy it. As do I, though. As do I. You guys know I enjoy the ripskis, too. It's not a one-way street, all right? It's the whole crew. When we hit 35, let's get it. Bum, 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 bum. I'm going to give you guys a ripski. Shout out to my people for watching and showing love. And thank you guys for the support. You guys make this thing possible, yo. You guys make it possible. You know that? Let's rip it up. Kyle Abus, early prediction. Kyle. I'm going Kyle, bro. Because I think that the side of Kyle is better with the gas tank and the grappling, which would be a big difference. Volk Islam, more excited for Volk Islam. Fucking hell. Shit, that was nasty. Volk Islam, I'm more excited for over Charles Islam. I did some news reactions, but I'll tell you more if you want to hear. I think that the side of Volk is live as a dog. I think he can win this thing. I do. Damn, I'm coughing my ass off, right? I did that was like one of those heavy rips. I gave you guys an absolute animal rip. I look like an absolute menace. I look menacing. I got the shades on top of the head. I got the eye a little swelled up. I got the hair slicked back. It's a beautiful look, man. I'm kind of loving this look right now. I hate wearing the shades. Don't think that I like wearing them. It's just, I get 1,000 questions about the eye during the live. I can't really answer them all. Volk absolutely wind. Yeah, Volk is a fucking freak. Absolutely wins. Wind. I'm like, maybe wind is like a fucking Australian term for kicks ass or something. I don't know. I gave you guys the benefit of the doubt with that. Dude, what happened to the eye? In the 6-minute mark of this stream, I went in detail about it, but I'll tell you a short version. I got jumped. But if you want to hear the detailed version, 6 minutes in to this stream, I'll have it time-stamped afterwards. We'll go into detail, bro. Hey, anytime you do a news reaction video, I rip it too. Fuck yeah. I'm trying to drop heat with the news reactions, man. I love dropping news videos too. All right, let's keep running up the card. Let's get to the next one. Do I go shades? Fuck it. I'll leave the shades, I guess, for now. All right, let's keep running up. Let's get the poll going. It's already up. And let's get to the featured bout of the night. Featured prelim bout, I should say. It's Darren Elkins versus TJ Brown. Guys, I think TJ Brown can win this fight. Darren Elkins is past his best days. TJ Brown can kickbox a bit. He's decent in the grappling. He's a strong and in-shape guy that can scrap well. I mean, he lost to Bill Algeo last time, but he was cracking. And Darren Elkins on the other side, I think, is past his best days where the comebacks were more likely. Is he just going to look to pressure wrestle TJ? TJ trains with Bryce Mitchell. He's not going to be easy to get down. I think the side of TJ Brown is going to win the fight. I'm going TJ Brown for the win. I think that TJ Brown's getting it done probably by a decision, though, because Darren Elkins is like legendary toughness level. Let's look at the odds for this fight real quick. The odds for the fight, minus 180 Brown, plus 155 Elkins. Looking at it, Brown to win by a decision, plus 175 with the over 2.5 and minus 140. Look at that. Look at that. I think Usman loses. You got news quicker from me than the ESPN app. Hey, you know I love to hear that. Good shit. I'm glad. Hell yeah, man. The pick here is TJ Brown. The people are on Brown. I get it. You know, legendary underdog Elkins in the past. Well, I just don't think he has that same type of steam, and I'm not going to be picking him to win this fight here. I'm going with Brown this time around. I think he can do it. We're going TJ Brown for the win. All right, let's keep running up the card. Let's do it. And we're going to jump to the main card. And you know what? I'm throwing the damn shades off, man. As much as I, want to avoid, having to answer it every 5 seconds, I start despising wearing the shades, man. They get annoying. Shades get irritating. Usman Chimaev. I got Chimaev, man. I did a video on it earlier today. Khamzat gonna smash the motherfucker. Khamzat Chimaev. I gonna smash everybody. Kill everyone. All right. Let's get it. Let's jump to the main card. We got Christian Rodriguez and Cameron Saaiman. Guys, I'm picking Cameron Saaiman. I think he's going to be able to bring the heat in the second and third round. I feel like Rodriguez doesn't have this great wrestling where he can put Saaiman on his back consistently and control him. I actually could see Saaiman potentially getting on top. I feel like we're going to see Cameron Saaiman pull it off. I think a hard 3 rounds. I think that it's not an easy fight, but I think it's one where Saaiman can get his hand raised by having an outdog Christian Rodriguez. This is not Raul Rosas. And you know what, though? Rosas was doing good with Christian Rodriguez and controlling him bad in that first round. Yeah, Rodriguez later on ends up fucking coming back and beating him up. But I think that Saaiman, he's not going to have those type of pacing issues, and he's not going to be over aggressive, just trying to stick to one game plan that isn't going to work. He's a well-rounded MMA fighter. He's a South African fighter, and I think he's going to be the winning fighter. What was your question, West Coast? I didn't see it. They should have done Khamzat versus Ikram. Ikram's only lost to Khamzat. I'm going to say no to that because, either one of those guys losing is bad for business because they're both marketable guys. I like the Usman fight because if Usman loses, it's a passing of the torch type of loss. If Ikram Aliaskarov beat Khamzat in a rematch, that just hurts Khamzat's hype train. And Ikram would get shot up the ranks, but he doesn't have that star power yet. But he's got potential to be. Put up a banner on the bottom of the screen saying what happened. Not a bad idea. Was Moneyline pushed back to let the eye heal a bit because initially it was bad? No, it wasn't because of that. I would have done it the day after. No, it's because Finchman is in Vegas. So he was out of town, and I didn't want to do it, while he was out and about. He had like wedding stuff going on for Buddy. So that's why. Kobe versus Leon, who you got? Dude, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I've been sitting on that one for a while. I lean Kobe one day, Leon the next day. Not officially picking it yet, but I guess I'll lean towards Leon. But I could see Kobe winning. You think Pereira wins the championship? I think he beats a one-arm version of Yuri Prohashka. He's going to knock him out. Thoughts on Dana saying the winner of Usman Chimaev gets a title shot versus Strickland? Great idea. Because the momentum's going to be through the roof on them way more than it would be on an Izzy rematch or Drakus. And in this game, it's not about what you've done for me. It's about what you've done for me recently, man. At the end of the day, when Khamzat wins next Saturday, the crowd is going to go crazy. Everybody's going to freak out. The world's going to be set on fire. They're going to want to do it. The title shot. It makes perfect sense. Did I read off the odds for Saaiman? No, I didn't. Odds for the fight. Saaiman is plus 127 underdog with Rodriguez at minus 147, the favorite. I think Cameron Saaiman's going to win the fight as a dog. I think he's extremely live. I lean decision, though. Saaiman by a decision, plus 265. I think he's being slept on here, and I don't think there's any good reason to sleep on this dude. I don't think there's any sense in sleeping on him. He can win this fight. I think he can go off. Why is there nowhere to bet on Dennis Paul? I think that you just probably looking in the wrong places. Now I got to check. All right. I'm going to check Bet Online for you, and I'll see if they have it. All right. Yeah, they have it. Logan Paul's a 5-1 favorite. Minus 500. Dan is plus 350. Tommy Fury's a minus 350 favorite. KSI a plus 260 dog. We'll go in detail about those matchups actually at the end of this thing. What happened to the eye? In short, I got jumped. If you want to see the full breakdown of what happened, the first 6 minutes of the stream, it starts at the 6-minute mark. I do a full breakdown of what went down. I actually did an original one on the UFC Vegas 80 Fight Companion. But yeah, Saaiman in this fight's a dog, and I would just money line the dog if I'm looking to throw down. As far as Saaiman, he's a 78% people's pick. Yes, Tabitha Ritchie is a baddie, and, she's with Callum Walsh, the boxer. They hang out. He's a dog, bro. He's a dog for sure. He's an absolute dog. I respect him a lot. All right. Let's get the poll ready for the next one. Boom, 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 boom. Poll is going up. Poll is going up. I don't know why DraftKings and FanDuel have nothing, bro. They should have the fights. You like Saaiman TKO? Hey, it's not impossible. What's the Saaiman TKO line? Saaiman by TKO plus 375, bro. Saaiman by a TKO. Fajita Steven called Chef Manito. I have not, bro. You think those two are fight of the night? Might be. Strickland and Kobe are your champs for Trump 2024 be president. That'd be crazy if it happens. All right. Next fight, Edgar Cháirez, Daniel Lacerda. We saw this fight recently, like super recently. It was at Noche UFC, and Cháirez had him in a locked-in standing guillotine. Lacerda looked to go out. His arm went limp, but as soon as the ref jumped in, he was wide awake. So at the end of the day, I would say, no contest was fair because it was an early ref stop. But let's be honest here. That choke was in. And Lacerda, 5 more seconds from them, could have went unconscious. If he wasn't already out, he might have went out for like 1 split second, but it just went out and then woke right up when, Cháirez let it go. I don't know, because sometimes you can get choked out and like be out, but like just bounce right back because it wasn't all the way out. So really, if the ref gave it a little bit longer, 5 more seconds, you might be seeing Lacerda get dropped on his head, flat unconscious. I think Cháirez is going to strangle him again. I think he's going to be more confident this time. Lacerda was getting touched in the stand-up last time too a little bit. He can kickbox well, though. And I like Lacerda striking in the first round, but Cháirez can bring the heat to him. I got Cháirez. As far as the betting odds, plus 280 for Lacerda with Cháirez at minus 340, and a Cháirez by sub is plus 175. Cháirez last time out was a high confidence call for me, and it ends up being a no contest. Well, here he's a high confidence call again, and I think he's getting the win. Hey, thank you, Richard. I'm glad to hear the eyes looking better, bro. It is, man. It's healing up fast. I'm like bionic or something, bro, because my eye went from shut to looking normal in a matter of a few days. Just a little bit black and blue, and you can see the redness over there on the inside. But other than that, it's all good. Have you ever considered going over DraftKings, FanDuel pricing breakdowns? Love the content, AJ. Dude, you know what? I'll tell you this. I have done it a couple times, but it's not really like my forte, It's not my forte. Maybe I do a little bit during a live, but like I don't have nothing. The legs never gave out West Coast. Totally fair. And I think that's why we got to do it again. Bum, 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 bum. What happened to the eye? The first 6 minutes of the stream, I go in detail about what happened at the 6-minute mark. And I did talk about it on the Fight Companion at UFC Vegas 81. But I'll tell you the short version. I got jumped. But you can listen to the in detail story at the beginning. And after this, I'll have it timestamped. It's been a long time without watching you live, AG. You remember me? Andre, I remember you. Yeah. I remember the name. I remember the double N's. I remember a majority of people in chat if we've conversated. I've heard the I story 25 times. Chris knows it like the back of his hand now. He probably has it written down at this point. He could write a book on it. A retelling of the story. We'll make it a fucking short film or something. He writes the script. Woo. I never drank Everclear. I knew a girl that got Everclear thrown in the face. She said it burned. Bump, 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 bump. Cháirez, the people's pick. You heard it here first, baby. It's not even Pepsi, bro. That's Coke Zero or Diet Coke. Hey, MMA fuck, I'm slurring my words over here. MMA betting mastermind. Thank you, bro. You know, I think somebody was pretending to be you in the chat because one time they were saying some crazy shit, and I was like, damn, if that's actually him, I'm kind of surprised. That fight story is a classic by now. You're right. Eye looks better. Yeah, it's healing nicely. AJ, what do you think about parlaying Saaiman, Pereira, Yanez? Maybe. Cherry Pepsi Zero. It's heat. All right. You feel how you were there during the fight? It's funny, West Coast. Everclear's nasty. Yeah, I think I did take a swig of it maybe once, or at least I was in the presence of it. So remember, it smelled horrible. Real burny vibe, real nasty taste. Not my type of beverage, man. I don't like drinking alcohol that much. At the end of the day, shit gets kind of crazy. But when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. Actually, I prefer, like, I don't know. I'll take a fucking Corona. If I have to, I'll do a Sam Adams seasonal. Yeah, liquor's put the brews of the way, bro. I'm sticking with beer from here on out. Start drinking liquor, shit can get kind of crazy. Bum, 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 bum. Get your votes in the poll, my people. Get your votes in the poll. EFC, hey, enjoy it. You drink Sprite? Hey, if you like Sprite, man, Sprite it up. I've had Sprite Zero too. It's not bad. We ever use Everclear to make cannabis oil? You do? I didn't know that. I never knew that. Like the ones that are in the pens, my pens. Guys, we have 41 likes. Let's get 65 likes up in here, and I'll do another Ripskis, man. I'm feeling fucking generous today with these rips. All right. Next fight, it's Andre Petroski versus Michel Pereira. I think that the side of Andre Petroski could win on the ground, and I had a dream about this fight the other night, and I dreamed that Petroski actually ground and pounded Pereira's face in. Now, granted, it was just a fucking dream, but I vividly remember thinking, holy shit, I have the result to this fight. And I'm like, this is what I'm thinking in the dream. And it's like, I'm in the future and I'm watching the shots come through. Pop, 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 pop. So I pick sub, but maybe Petroski's got the fucking knockout chance. Listen, if this fight ends in a fucking TKO and I dreamt about it, I'm going to start thinking that I really do have the vision and we'll have to fucking be dropping picks whenever I have dreams about it. Maybe I'll have more. Maybe this is the start of something. Maybe me getting jumped that night flicks something in my brain that now gives me visions into the next weekend's UFC card. Petroski by KO is the dream pick, but in reality, I'm picking him by sub. But like if he wins by KO TKO, I dreamt that shit. I'm remote viewing in the future. That's fucking hilarious, Psycho. Your results of your dreams are bad luck in your experience. Listen, I might have different luck, bro. I got jumped. My brain is somehow reset into the future, man. I don't fucking know. Something's different up top. I feel slightly different, man. I had this dream of Petroski pounding him out near the cage, too. Pow, pow, pow. And I was in it. I was like as if I was the ref. You had the exact same dream, Android. I think that is true then. Petroski by, what's Petroski by KO TKO? Now I got to see. Just money line is plus 180. This line's going wider and wider. I'm betting Petroski. Petroski by KO plus 700. Can you imagine he wins this shit by KO? I dreamt this shit. It's not what I was picking initially. I was picking win by sub. But I dreamt win by KO after getting jumped. So, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I got visions from this. I don't know. Hit the gas, son. We got 44 likes. I need 65 likes to hit that gas, bro. You hope you got Pedro too. Petroski's your plus 160 lock of the card. Let's get it. For that line, that's badass. Listen, I'm picking him as a dog. It's one of my favorite underdogs on the card. And having this dream is fucking crazy. So let's get this shit. Win for Petroski is not what the people are thinking, though. The people are on Pereira. You guys are on Pereira. You guys are on Pereira? Huh? Fucking around. That's good. That's fine if you're on Pereira, you know? I had the dream about Petroski, but let's see. Throw the house on it type dream. Let's put like fucking $5,000 straight on the fucking money line. Petroski, $5,000, and let's fucking hit it. Throw it all on the knockout line at plus 700. You'd be walking away with what, 35,000? Holy shit. That'd be crazy as fuck. We going to Vegas this weekend. I want to go to Vegas again, guys. I love going to Vegas. I want to go to Vegas and like just fucking go to a UFC event, but I want to just work the whole time while I'm there. Like I still do my videos, still do my lives, but just like during the day, I go do random shit in Vegas. How much longer I'm going to be live? I mean, I'm still running through the card, man, and I'm doing the parlays, and I'm talking just Q&A. So I'm here a while. You're fading AJ's dream. All right, Tirato, I respect it. Even Piper was wearing a Petroski shirt, bro. It's a sign. It's a sign. You had a dream Pereira won by KO. All right, that's fair. AJ threw a few units on it, wins inside distance for a D-gen. It's not a bad idea. Inside distance, plus 280. Money line, plus 180. You live 5 minutes from the Apex in Vegas? That's dope, dude. You going to go to any Apex cards? Because I would take advantage of it, man. I'd fucking check it out. Granted, it's like so expensive, and the vibe is not that good in there. But it would just be cool to see up close. I would like to go to a big Vegas fight at T-Mobile. They're expensive as fuck. Now, I assume they would be. Bro, you are good enough to work for the UFC? You know, I definitely was thinking, like, you know that matchmaker sweepstakes? The guy who won it ended up getting a job with the UFC. I'm like, dang, if I would have flukishly won it, they probably would have gave me the matchmaker job. Can you imagine somehow become a matchmaker of the UFC? You know, the thing that would suck, though, is then, I don't know, they feel like they'd be like, oh, you can't do predictions with it. So there's a reason I didn't win it. So I would have got the job, but then I would have had to pick between being the UFC matchmaker and being the face of the, YouTube channel. And I love this YouTube channel. I probably would have picked this. I would have picked this, man. I would have said no to the UFC matchmaker job, bro. I love what I do here, man. Yanez is 78% right out the gate, 80%. I want to get into the breakdown. Got to get me some press passes. That would be sick sometime. Jonathan Martinez versus Adrian Yanez. The battle of the Hispanic strikers with the same weight. Well, granted, the same fucking weight. What am I saying? Same age, same reach, 1 inch height difference. Listen, I think that Adrian Yanez with the hands in the closer range is going to find the target and end up getting the knockout. I think Adrian Yanez is going to chin him. I think Martinez is looking good early, kicking from the outside. But when Yanez can close the distance, I think Yanez can do some damage. And his striking with the punching specifically, boxing specifically, I think that favors Adrian Yanez. So I'm going Yanez to win by KO over Jonathan Martinez, guys. You'd make way more at YouTube. You're going to blow up your own boss. Hell yeah, Psycho. I agree. I would choose it, man. I would choose YouTube. I went to Diaz versus Ferguson at T-Mobile. Went to their fight week. We got spoiled in Vegas UFC stuff. That's dope, dude. Sounds fucking awesome. What's up, TJ? My guy. Good to see you, man. Hit them likes for the Ripskis. Yeah, we got to run these likes up. What are we at now? We're at 46 likes, guys. I said 65 likes. I'll fucking drop it to 60. I'm in a good mood. Let's get 60 likes up in here, and I'll do another Ripskis. I'd like to do it before the main event. So keep running the like button up, smashing those likes, and let's break into the 60 mark. Let's get things flowing as we continue to move on up this card. But, you know, first thing first, betting odds. It's even money for Martinez and Yanez. Minus 110 on both sides, which is crazy because it's been sitting here like all week long. It's gone to Yanez as a very slight dog for a day or so. Yanez to win by KO plus 200, my official pick. It's a coin flip fight, and I fully recognize that. So, you know, you're playing high-risk games betting on this one. But at the end of the day, doesn't mean that it couldn't go your way. I think the Yanez's way is my way, and I'm saying he's getting it done with the hands. The boxing on the inside will be the ultimate difference maker, and he's going to knock him out. He's going to close the gap, and he's going to knock out Jonathan Martinez. Yanez, my pick. The people are on Yanez. 76% of the people going the Yanez way. Love to see it. Love to see them going the Yanez way. I'm glad we're going Team Yanez. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Glad the people are with me on this one. I am. I'm very glad. The people are on my side here. You think Yanez is better than Martinez? I do too. I'm picking him by KO. Outside kickboxing, I favor Martinez. Inside fighting, punching, boxing specifically, Yanez will knock him out. All right, I'm going to get the poll ready for the next fight on the card. Let's get this poll up here. It's our co-main event. How beautiful is this? We're at the co-main. You want me to talk 294 after? I will, bro. I will. I will definitely check it out. Love the Yanez pick. Thanks, Tiratu. I think he's definitely a good boxer in the UFC. He's like, he loses to Rob Font, and now everybody's fucking jumping off the train. Sometimes I don't get it, man. It's like, even with Chris Gutierrez, one loss, everybody's off the train. Granted, Montel Jackson was going to be a tough fight last week, but everybody's back on with Alatengheili in him. Hey, lucky Yanez doesn't have to beat Nurmagomedov, bro. He's got to beat Jonathan Martinez. Different stylistic matchup, my friend. Let's get to the co-main event. Jennifer Maia versus Viviane Araujo. I think that the side of Jennifer Maia wins. I see her pulling this one off. I think she's got the better hands. I think that she's going to be able to stop the wrestling of Araujo, maybe threatening the clinch for her own and work some trips potentially. I see her having success in this fight. I see Jennifer Maia getting her hand raised. I'm saying decision. I think it's going to be competitive on the feet at times, but I think Maia will hit her with better punches. In the grappling positions, I'm having a hard time seeing Araujo like bully Jennifer Maia and get her down. So I'm going to go Jennifer Maia as the pick in this one. I think she pulls it off. Close money line. I think she wins it on the judges' cards. And if you look at these two, they're kind of like in opposite, career directions. Maia has won 2 fights in a row, unbeaten Casey O'Neill and Marina Moroz, who's pretty difficult to deal with. And her losses are to Manon Fiorot, Caitlin Chukagian, and Valentina Shevchenko, and Liz Carmouche inside of the UFC. Liz Carmouche is the current flyweight champion in Bellator. She's extremely good. Caitlin Chukagian is like top 4. Valentina Shevchenko could have been champion if the decision went the right way with Grasso. Manon Fiorot is the top contender on the come up right now alongside of Erin Blanchfield. This to me makes a ton of sense that Maia is going to beat up Araujo. Araujo did lose to Chukagian, which obviously so did Maia. Grasso beat her. And then also you see her lost to Amanda Hebas recently, but she seems to have slowed down a bit. Back in the day, she lost to Jessica I too. Yeah, I think that the side of Maia is winning, guys. I've sold my Maia side, I think, pretty well. But yeah, odds for the fight, minus 150 for Maia, plus 130 Araujo. Maia to win it by a decision, my official pick, minus 105. Give me Jennifer Maia for the win. I think she's doing it. Is that a fake tooth? No, it's a Zin pouch, bro. You got Araujo for sure? Bro, I think Maia's good. You think it's a sleeper underdog card? I could see that, Calabrese. But no, that was not a fake tooth, my man. That was a Zin pouch, bro. No fake teeth up in here. Maia is 62% of the people's picks. No, you're good, bro. That's funny to me. People have asked that before. I always find it hilarious. Guys, we're at 52 likes. We're about to pull up on the main event. Let's get 55 likes up in here, and I'll do a ripskis. I'm going to drop it to 55. I know we got, a lot of people that haven't smashed it yet. What do we have? 52 likes, 88 people. I'm not doing the perfect math, but like that's about 34, 35 away. Yeah, 35 away. As far as people that haven't liked it, not 35 likes away. Yeah, we'll do 55 likes ripskis before the main event. I think we got to hit that, guys. Show some love, smash it. I know there's two of you sitting there that haven't smashed it, so smash that button up. We're already at 54. We're going to hit it in just a second. Imagine we don't hit it and I'm just sitting here, pondering, thinking about how good this water is. Water is good. This water is damn good. My cat's looking at you. They're meowing. Can you say hi, Disno? Hi, Disno. Hi, Disno. Manny, I did get jumped, my man. Yes, no joke. That's no meme. That's no joke. It is how it goes sometimes, man. Bump, 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 bump. I saw my old jiu-jitsu coach. I'm still buddies with him, and I saw him at the gym. Now he actually trains pro fighters in jits. And I was telling him the story. He was pissed. Fuck those guys, man. But he said something interesting, which is true. He said, bro, you can be Adesanya. You got fucking 3-4 guys coming at you from all angles, man. The odds are fucking low. Goldberg with the $2 Canadian. What's good, AJ? Damn, the change with UFC 294. What the fuck? I'm happy they changed it all. I like the card better now. I'm way happier about these fights. Granted, Costa Chimaev would have been cool. The Usman Chimaev is such a legacy fight because Usman and Chimaev, I always felt like would face off for the welterweight belt. And I thought that Chimaev would be the guy to dethrone him. Thank you, Goldberg, for the $2. Would I go back to that club? Nah, bro. The customer service is shit. Terrible customer service, man. At the end of the day, terrible. Yeah, I never really liked that place much in the first place, man. Bump, 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 bump. It sucked my black eye. I fought my bro, and we never had any visitors at work all week. That two hot brands come waltzing in. I'll stay strong, my dog. Hey, thank you, Daniel Garcia. Is he losing against one guy now? You got to time judo throws and take 2 out with 1 throw. Honestly, man, that's probably optimal. Man, I'm picking Yusuff because he's awesome, but goddamn, I think Edson's always a live dog. He can crack. Facts, bro. We're going to get into this main event right now, and I'll give you my thoughts. Make sure you guys smash the likes. And what? Did we already hit it? Did we hit the likes? Well, yeah, we hit the likes. I got to rip it for you guys right now. What am I doing? Before we get to the main event, let me rip it up for the people. One second. One segundo. let's get to this main event. Let's get through it, all right? We're going to talk the main. Guys, if you haven't, smash the likes. If you're new, subscribe with the post notifications on, because I'm not just dropping live streams and picks. I'm dropping news reactions, and there's a lot of things popping off on the channel. So, keep it locked in right here at MMA Experts. I promise you guys, you won't be disappointed. Thank you guys. Much love. All right. Shit. Main event of the evening. It's Sodiq Yusuff versus Edson Barboza. I'm picking the side of Sodiq Yusuff to win. I think that it's such a competitive fight. Like, don't think I'm thinking, there's no chance for Edson. It's one of those fights you're picking, but you know that either guy has a chance to win. I think Yusuff's youth is a factor. Holy shit, this scared the fuck out of me. My fucking word, man. It's a tornado warning. Holy shit. Almost had a fucking panic attack on camera over here. That scared the hell out of me. All right. Back to the breakdown after that slight interruption, man. This tornado, something like that. I don't fucking know. It is what it is. All right. So looking at this fight, I think Yusuff's a little bit more athletic with the youth. He'll be a little bit faster, especially on the inside, and he's going to be a little bit better in the grappling. Now, on the side of Edson Barboza, though, from the outside, his kicking skills are next level. And if you sit on the outside, you will get ripped in half. You will get picked apart. You'll get killed. Maybe not literally, but figuratively. You'll get laid the fuck out. It'll be a clean knockout loss. Look at everybody he's laying out. Look at last time. Billy Q, flatlined. I feel like Sodiq Yusuff can be cautious and win. I still believe in the prospect. But damn, I'm telling you, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. This fight is a madness fight. I'm going to pick Sodiq Yusuff. I think he might end up getting a later TKO, a fatigued Edson Barboza, and Yusuff with ground and pound, but it definitely could go distance, and Edson might knee him in the head and knock him out. So, for me, I'm not on the betting side of this one with much enthusiasm. We'll see. Maybe you throw down minus 160 Yusuff or plus 140 Edson. If I'm just looking at betting side and I'm like not picking fights, let's just say I'm like Johnny the Greek where I'm only betting it. I'm like, bro, give me Edson Barboza to win by knockout. The knockout prop for Barboza is only plus 215, though. But I do think he has a real chance to win by knockout here. Yusuff, though, is my official prediction, minus 160. But it's like I'm not throwing down on Yusuff. So I'd rather sit on the not betting it side. But Edson Barboza to KO him would be crazy. But I think Yusuff's going to end up winning later. The tornado coming for the other eye. That's funny as fuck. Money line tomorrow, people. Let's go. Let's go. I should open an MMA/training gym. Bro, if I had the revenue at the moment, I'd love to open like a fucking boxing gym with some MMA, bro. It's like what my dad had growing up, the boxing gym, and they also had a little bit of MMA guys that would train there. So I would do something like that. That'd be pretty dope, man. But it's a big fucking commitment. And financially, I'm not at the point where I want to spend out that much money to start a business. That's not that easy to really deal with because, like, when you want to train guys that are going to fight and you want to be around guys that are going to fight, they necessarily won't be throwing the same dollar signs as guys that, just want to learn for fitness. So then you kind of got to decide what the gym's about. It becomes a mix of the two if you're in the right area, which is good. But, like, it really depends on fucking location, man. That was an Amber alert, not an Ebony alert. I heard about that, man. I'm like, dang, they have alerts just for one ethnic group or two. Like if you're white and you lost, they ain't gonna look for you. That's just weird to me, man. I don't get the segregation on shit. It doesn't make sense, man. Like bringing back segregation amongst things is weird to me. It doesn't make any sense, man. It's not productive in society by any means. Stay away from the main event. That's how it ends up being. We're getting so many dogs in main events. It's like Edson could end up sleeping them, but like it would make sense if Sodiq wins the fight. I think Sodiq can win. I think so, right? But it's one of those fights. Like there's few fights where I'm like, shit, I don't know. Like I feel like I can normally see something of why I'm picking the side with a little more than like 52% confidence. Right here, I feel like I'm at that standstill 50-50. I'm going Yusuff, official pick. That's what the fucking tape told me. But I feel like the side of Edson on the betting side is appealing, man. What are the odds on AJ versus Pouncers? That's funny. Why is Gutierrez such a favorite? People are all betting all over it, dude. Yeah, Psycho, I agree. We're all fucking human, man. I don't understand the fucking division. Doesn't make sense to me. I think that it's just not productive in society. AJ, thanks for still going live and giving content and not being a bitch because of a little tussle. Never, bro. I was here the day after for the Fight Companion Saturday, and I was immediately fresh out of getting jumped, bro. I bring the heat for the people. You guys know I've been dropping content galore. I got news reactions out. I got a live stream here. I got the freaking money fucking shows, you know, the betting show. What am I don't even know the name of my own shows. I got this week's Best of May bets out. I got Money Line tomorrow. I got shit dropping constantly, man. You guys know. Bro, you got to mention the I hope everything is well. I got jumped, bro. But in the 6-minute mark of this video, I went in detail about it just so everybody can know what happened to the eye. I will, you know, put it up in a timestamp. But there's an in-depth breakdown there at the beginning of this stream. I broke it down in depth, son. Hey, respect. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Skater. Let's go. Sadiq Yusuff is going to be my pick, but like, if you're betting this one, I understand the dog side. To me, I get that betting wise. I think Edson's always a good underdog. People in the chat are on Yusuff, but just barely. And for, you know, this close of picks on the people's side, my side being tossed up between the two, it's like the appeal of the betting for me is just not there. Unless it's dog. But right now, I'm not touching it yet. We'll see how the weigh-ins go. Maybe something will change inside of me. Petroski's your lock of the week. Hey, he's a live dog. I had a dream about him winning. I had a dream, bro. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I'm on fire. All right, all right. I want to jump to some parlays. Let's parlay some things up, lads. Let's fucking parlay it. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. All right, all right, all right. Parlay time. Parlay time. Oh shit. All right, all right, all right. We are at all right. I'm having a full brain fart right now. I don't know what the fuck I was doing just then. I'm not gonna lie to you. Been struck in the head recently, so it is what it is. All right, let's look at it. We got the parlays. Ah, fucking Madonna mia. Oh. Well, I think McKinney should win. And I think Gutierrez should win. Give me the minus 154. Boom. Lock it in. Cháirez should win too. Saaiman probably wins as a dog. Alekseeva's got a good shot. Plus 1,035. Petroski, I had a dream about him winning. Jennifer Maia should be better than Araujo. This is plus 4,846. Let's see. What can we do to thin it out? Take out Cháirez, just in case. Take out Petroski, just in case the dream was bullshit. McKinney, Gutierrez, Saaiman, Alekseeva, Maia is quite interesting here. I think that these are live dogs, and I think that Maia is quite live as a favorite. This is a very quality parlay, in my opinion. I think so. UFC 294 has me hype, even though I'm not going to watch the main card. I'll be here for the companion. Hey, well, I'm glad you're going to have me hyping it up for you, bro. You know I bring the most heat with the UFC pay-per-view fight quiz. Did I never flip the damn... Oh, I never shared the other screen. So you guys are like, what is this moron doing? I'm looking like I'm completely out of it now. I was thinking that you guys were seeing what I had written down. Holy shit. All right. Well, you saw This right here is something that I just think could come together. It's got some underdogs. It's got some decent favorites. I think it's a realistic parlay at plus 1,306. Now, I was going crazier with it, and I had Petroski in it too. And this is what I thought I was showing you guys, but I wasn't. I already got Alekseeva. Who else did I have? And I had Cháirez plus 4,846. That's big money tag. That bat I got, you see it, shit. It's funny. I got jumped. That's what happened to the eye. If you want an in-depth breakdown of what happened, scroll back to the 6-minute mark of this stream, and I go in depth about it, and you can find out. After this stream, I'll have it timestamped too. Plus 4,846. That's crazy. I'm glad you're hearing me, man. I should have the graphic up. Listen, I should have the graphic up. I meant to. All right, let's clear the slate. I kind of just want to do this for fun. I feel like I never do prop parlays. All right, we got McKinney. Do we got him inside distance? No, we got nothing here. Are you fucking kidding me? McKinney, nothing. All right, whatever. Whatever. What would I run a prop up with, man? I hate prop parlays, I'll tell you. They get me pretty nervous. Saaiman, what's him by decision? Plus 290. Saaiman in the cards. Cháirez by sub. Plus 250. What? Yeah. Oh, plus 1,256. Terrance McKinney straight plus 1,568. That's interesting. This is risky as hell. I don't like doing this, but we will. Say Maia won a decision too. Only minus 105, but shit, bring us to plus 3,157. That's pretty crazy. Now, the issue with running with Gutierrez in it would be if you're trying to prop him up. Knockout is interesting. And also him just winning money line is interesting because decision is possible. Plus 4,300. Alekseeva plus 9,800. We're going fucking wild here. I'm just having fun with these ones, to be honest. Hey, thank you for the Shiner love. I appreciate you guys. Can you make a dedicated video of prop parlays? Bro, I probably won't ever make that a dedicated video. At least not right now. But I'll add it into the late night live, bro. The late night live, I try everything. I do it all here. Look at that. Plus 9,800 for that menacing look. That would be considered somewhat crazy, bro. I'd say so, at least. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I'm fucking, you know why I make those sounds in between? Because I don't want to give you guys no air. You know what I'm saying? No, what is it? Silent air? Just say, fuck it. You make a little musical beats. I think it gets the people going. It gets the people excited. All right. We're not done yet. We're looking at the Paul versus Yanez fight. The fight of the century. We're looking at the odds for it here. Minus 700. Logan Paul. KSI Tommy Fury. Plus 270 for KSI. Fury at minus 380 here. I'll be honest, man. I'm not crazy about betting any of this fantasy boxing here, but I do think Fury probably wins. Paul and Yanez, I don't know. I think Paul wins, but I'm really rooting for Yanez. Degenerate dog if you throw a plus 450 at it, though. Because that right there is not high-tier fighting in boxing nor MMA. But you guys know MMA is my forte by a long shot. Boxing's cool. I love boxing. I did boxing. But at the end of the day, MMA is my shit. MMA is top for me. It's what I love. And that's what I like spending my time studying. So for the most part, with boxing, I'll only study. Like with the Ngannou fights on his card, I'm going to try to drop picks for every fight. I know all the boxers on there. I'll drop picks. Might be a fucking favorite suite, man. What a beautiful show today, man. What a beautiful show. What is the like button at? We're at 64 likes, guys. I want to see 70 likes up in here. That would mean a lot if you guys dropped it or ran it up to 70, I should say. Especially with the eye story. You guys have heard everything from me. I drop it all today. I drop everything. I said, fuck it. I'm going to turn this late night live into just an in-depth show because I got so many questions. Like, if you guys been watching the news reaction videos, you see in the comments so many. Yo, what happened to the eye? Yo, what happened to the eye? Yo, what happened to the eye? So I was like, you know what? I'll make it a segment on the late night live and hope that a good portion of people join in and check it out, man. Bro, it's beautiful to see the videos moving nicely, though, for the news. As I told you guys, I'm adding the news in. I've been working on those thumbnails to make it come together nicely. Yeah, Psycho's right, man. Liking the video is free. Smash that like. Bare Knuckle MMA is nuts. Game Bread's no joke. I'm hyped for Game Bread's fights. They got good ones coming. Hey, good night, Saint EG. I got pink eye. I don't have pink eye, bro. This is black eye. This is more of like a fucking black and blue eye. Bump, 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 bump. Throwing a poll up in chat. Poll up in chat. Answer the question. Khamzat or Usman, who wins? Who wins? Khamzat or Usman? What's up, Nick Spencer? How you doing? I'm going Q&A-ing it up for a little bit, man. We got crazy news that's happened. Ask me anything about it. We'll talk for a little bit. Hey, what's up, Pick'em? Dana slap you like his wife. Dana said, listen, bro, you want that fucking job at the UFC? Saying black eye is racist? Jeez. The fuck? I don't know. A bruised eye? Is that better? You don't think that Khamzat should be 3-1 fave? Everybody is betting him down as a lock, dude. I got friends asking me about the fight already, thinking about Khamzat as a lock. Parlay piece. Sean Strickland's next opponent after he beats Khamzat, I guess then it would be Izzy or Drakas. Hopefully I don't look like you have my spar tonight. Tira Tupacu, I think you should be fine, man. You got the gloves on. It's just, if you're with gloves, bro, unless you're fucking getting teed off on by somebody that has got real goods on you, or he just gets you with the perfect shot, like, I don't think you should get this with gloves on, man. It would take a good one, I feel like. But if you're really getting cracked, though, it's possible. But this here happened from the bare knuckles, man. Volk is a challenge for himself. I agree. Thoughts on your boy Guru being a virgin? It's his own business, man. I got no comment. Black Ice. Black Ice is the vape flavors. Strickland will not beat his opponent. I think Khamzat would beat him. I think Khamzat wins, man. I think Khamzat's going to look impressive, too. I got Chimaev, guys. I think Khamzat's pulling it off, looking like a badass. I think that people like they forget how dominant Khamzat can be. They do. And I think he's going to look awesome. I could see Khamzat by decision. Elite Chief Stark. Holy shit. Damn, I just jumped in the stream, scroll back to see how you got a black eye. At least you're still here with us. Facts. And the worst didn't happen. Now you got to dodge a possible tornado. I'm ready for it, man. I'm prepared for all comers. 3 movies to get you hyped about fights on Saturday, or 1 or 2 even. You know, I watched that Here Comes the Boom the other night with Kevin James, and I was getting hype at moments, like, just, I don't know, because it's still MMA. Even though it's a fucking movie, it was still pretty dope. I think the MMA movies are better than, like, the boxing movies these days, for sure. Strickland won't defend his belt. I think he'll lose to Khamzat probably by submission or ground and pound. He won't beat Khamzat Chimaev, man. And I'm excited to see it, though. Because I think Khamzat, if he really looks good against Usman, he's a lock for the next shot. Dana said winner gets the shot, you know, assuming there's no injuries. So That is a good movie, right? I enjoyed the hell out of it the other night. Here comes the boom, ready or not. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it now. Got it coming like boom. Here comes the. It is weird. No full count for Usman. Volk gonna make it tough for sure. Fact. You liking Martinez, Saaiman, Cháirez, and Gutierrez? I like all four of them too. He definitely wants the middleweight title. He ain't going back down to 170. He's filling out. He's become a real 85er if you've seen him recently. He looks big. Khamzat looks big. I don't know about Volk first round, bro. I could see Volk like fourth round, but not first. Nah, I can't see first. Blue Mountain State, I haven't seen it, no. Oh, we hit 75 likes, guys. Let's go. Love to see 75 likes. Listen, I'm still going to set the live goal. I'm going to set it up to 90, man. Let's get 15 more likes up in here. Let's get 90 likes. What if Usman? No, he does want to fight for the middleweight belt, probably. Like, if he looks good and he wins. Because, like, what is he going to wait around for 170? I think maybe you fight for the middleweight belt, you win, or even if you lost, you could still go back down to 70. You probably won't, though. I guess he's probably not getting a quadrilogy. You were just down 3 in Madden, 2 minutes left in the third. The power went out. I'm pissed. Damn, bro. I'm sorry. It sucks Volk's not getting a full fight camp after his robbery. I agree with that. But at the end of the day, he looked at it like this. There's a chance I never get to fight this man again unless I say yes right now. Let me dare to be great. That's what this game's about, and that's what a guy like Volk does. Same with even Usman. Why is he fighting Khamzat like this? Because he knows he wins this fight. He is way up in the rankings. Way up. Barboza is a better kickboxer, specifically from the outside. I'll agree with that. Duplessis might be fighting against Adesanya, or he might just be waiting on the sidelines, or they might do Duplessis Paulo Costa for all we know. It depends, man. I don't know. There's definitely a chance that Duplessis is not going to be fighting for the belt next. Probably a good chance. Got to drop this chair a little bit. I'm sitting up and like I'm looking too tall. I'm looking like I'm 7'1". I got to bring it up just a little. Now I'm a dwarf. There we go. That's beautiful. That's absolutely immaculate. Dude, like sometimes your back is fucking fried from sitting in the seat, but I also squatted earlier today. So that's probably it too. Got jumped on Friday, squatted today. Fucking holy shit. Menacing, bro. I never felt so good in my life, guys. I won't lie to you. And some people might say I'm crazy. Well, maybe the fuck I am. Maybe I am, bro. But that's who the fuck I am. Costa smashed Cortez and won't fight again until he re-ups. That's funny. Probably did. Duplessis may have to wait a lot or fight another contender, maybe Cannonier. I think that the side of Duplessis versus Cannonier actually makes sense. I'd watch that. Him versus Cannonier or Costa sounds dope. I'm down with either. I think he could beat Costa. Him and Cannonier is interesting because Cannonier's athletic as fuck. I like that fight. Just because he beat Rob Whittaker doesn't mean he'll beat Cannonier. I think you do, but they might do Costa Whittaker now and Cannonier versus Duplessis. Kind of punish Duplessis for what's it called? Not taking the fight against Adesanya when the UFC wanted to do it. But that would be a big Africa card. It's just, I don't know, the logistics, the likelihood. It just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. If they had Francis, maybe, but they let Francis go. They let Francis go. They said, Francis, peace out. Cannonier's fighting Delidze. Fuck it. All right. Well, if he wins, if he loses that one, then I guess we're looking at something different. Then maybe nothing's going to happen for him. All right, guys. 77 likes, 13 away from 90. I'll settle for 80. I'm in a good mood. Let's get 80 likes up in here. Smash the like button. Let's get 80 running. As I'm Q&A'ing it up at the end after a pretty good day's worth of content, huh? Khamzat is 66% of the people's picks. Yes, the people think Khamzat is going to win. I like it. Fighters using super glue on their toes. I've never heard of that before. Never. That is underwhelming for Cannonier. I guess that's why I forgot it was even happening. Like, come on, man. Can we give Cannonier fucking Duplessis at this point? I don't know, but he's fighting Dolidze. He has to win. He has to win. He will. I think he'll knock Dolidze out, actually. Especially if it's 5. If it's 3 rounds, though, Dolidze could squeak something out, man. I think Cannonier is at a point where he should only be in 5-round fights. That's what I'd like to see from him. 5 rounds, Cannonier versus Dolidze. And I think he should knock him out. I do. I think so. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's late night live. It was like a special edition because normally I do it Thursday. But tomorrow is Moneyline now because Monday we didn't do it. So Moneyline Thursday, tune into it tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be a lot of fun with my guy Mike Finch. We're going to break the fights down. And I look forward to it every single week talking to my dog. So it should be a fun show. And expect some funny moments there. Friday, the weigh-in recap show. You guys know, bringing the heat with that show every single Friday. And then Saturday, the full card fight companion. And if there's big news in the game, expect to see this face covering it because I'm bringing the heat with everything MMA at this point. I'm doing the news reactions too. And, you know, I've been fucking perfecting my craft with those news reaction thumbnails. I know you guys have noticed. Thank you guys for tuning in. Much love. I appreciate everybody tuning in to the special Wednesday edition of Late Night Live. No, I'm not shifting days. It's every single Thursday. But this week was just, you know, a little bit flipped because Finchman was out of town and we said we'll do Thursday Moneyline. Thank you guys for tuning in. I got mad love for each and every one of you. Smash those likes. If you're new, subscribe. Shout out to the replay gang. Don't think I forget about you guys. I got mad love for the replay gang as well. And if your post notifications are not turned on, turn them on, put them on all. Don't just leave them on personalized. You don't want to miss a video because daily content is coming. And check out those news reactions that I dropped. Go over to the videos tab. I got 2 of them out. I think you guys enjoyed them. If you don't got this week's Best of MMA, but it's already checked out, watch that. I dropped that today too. So plenty of content to check out. Keep you guys entertained and informed about what's going on in the fight game, the MMA betting game, and more. So much love, people. And I'm signing off. Peace out, everybody, and have a great night.